Yes, good morning, students. This is ninth class chemistry by Seema Jain. Chapter is matter around us pure. Now, today's topic is colloidal solution. In the last two videos on Monday and Wednesday, I told you about true solution and suspension. In one video, I told you about true solution, and in the other video, I told you about suspension. These are different types of solutions. Now, under that category only, the third type of solution is colloidal solution. Now, what are colloidal solutions? It is it is a heterogeneous mixture, but it appears to be homogeneous. It is heterogeneous. Particles they can be seen, but it appears to be homogeneous. The particle size is small, but we cannot see them with naked eyes, and these particles, solute particles, are uniformly spread throughout the solution, means they remain suspended in the solution. The particles, they do not settle down. All these properties are shown by a solution, then that solution is a colloidal solution. Means somewhat it is heterogeneous, but the particles, they do not settle down. They remain suspended in the solution. The best example of this is, suppose I take 1 spoon of milk and dissolve it in water. You see the milkiness, but no particle will settle down. That milk in water forms a colloidal solution. The other most important colloidal solution is if you dissolve starch, 1 spoon of starch solution in a beaker of water, then that solution you will get it is as a colloidal solution. Starch in water forms colloidal solution. Now, there are two components of a colloidal solution. One is dispersed phase and the other is dispersion medium. These are the two terms which we use for a colloidal solution. These terms are nothing but are the other names for solute and solvent. You have to understand what dispersed phase and dispersion medium means. Dispersed phase is nothing but it is a solute. Solute को colloidal solution में dispersed phase बोला जाता है. बस. तो आपको you have to remember that dispersed phase is nothing but dispersed phase is solute. Like it is a component or the particles which are dissolved in a medium. किसी भी एक medium में, let us say in a beaker of water, we dissolve 1 spoon of milk or 1 spoon of starch. तो जो starch है वो dispersed phase है and medium is water. The component in which dispersed phase is dissolved. Dispersed phase को dissolve किया जाता है. For example, in water. This is called dispersion medium. So dispersion medium is nothing but it is a solvent and dispersed phase is solute. Now, there are different types of colloids depending upon dispersed phase and dispersion medium. We have 3 states of matter: solid, liquid and gas. Then we can have one colloidal solution by dissolving solid in solid, solid in gas, solid in liquid, or liquid in gas, liquid in liquid, or gas in liquid, gas in gas. So we have different categories of colloidal solution. If you go through your chapter NCERT book, you will find one table which is written on page 18. You will find different examples of colloidal solution. You have to study those. You have to learn those different types of colloidal solutions. For example, they have mentioned the special example: fog, smoke, emulsions, then gel, toothpaste, face cream. All these are colloidal solutions. So they in that table it is discussed whether it is which one is dispersed phase and which one is dispersion medium. Now, what are the properties of colloidal solution? You have in earlier videos you have studied about the properties shown by true solution or suspension. Colloids somehow lie in between true solution and suspension. In a matter of fact, the difference, the main point of difference between the three, true solution, suspension and colloid, इनकी जो properties का difference है, that is only due to one point and that is the particle size. ये बहुत important question है और आपको पेपर में भी आ सकता है कि what is the main point, main reason for the difference in properties between true solution, suspension and colloid. So that is only the particle size. उसी के ऊपर डिपेंड करती हैं सारी प्रॉपर्टीज़. सो प्रॉपर्टीज़ ऑफ कोलॉइडल सॉल्यूशन, ये सेम प्रॉपर्टीज़ हैं जो आपने ट्रू सॉल्यूशन की करनी है, सेम प्रॉपर्टीज़ आपने सस्पेंशन की करनी है, डिफरेंसेस के साथ. नाउ इट इज़ अ हेट्रोजेनस मिक्सचर या हेट्रोजेनियस सॉल्यूशन, बट इट अपीयर्स टू बी होमोजेनस. नाउ सेकेंड, द साइज ऑफ पार्टिकल्स इज समवॉट बिगर देन द पार्टिकल साइज ऑफ सॉल्यूशंस. ट्रू सॉल्यूशन में जो पार्टिकल साइज था सॉल्यूट्स का उससे बड़ा होता है, लेकिन इतना बड़ा भी नहीं है कि यू कैन सी देम विद नेकेड आइज. दीज पार्टिकल्स दे कैन नॉट बी सीन विद नेकेड आई. सस्पेंशन में आपने किया, द सस्पेंशन पार्टिकल्स यू कैन सी विद योर नेकेड आइज. सो ट्रू सॉल्यूशन पार्टिकल्स you cannot see even with high power microscope. These particles, they cannot be seen with naked eyes but can be seen under high power microscope, and suspension particles can be seen with naked eye. This is the main difference. Now colloidal solution shows Tyndall's effect. What is Tyndall's effect? ये अभी आगे discuss होगा. Solute particles cannot be separated by filtration. Colloids are stable and solute particles do not settle down. That's why colloids are stable. So true solutions are stable, colloids are stable, but suspensions are not stable because suspension को रखते ही the solute particles they settle down. Now what is Tyndall's effect? Most important question is Tyndall's effect. Now when a beam of light is allowed to pass through a colloidal solution, means आपको beaker में you have to take one colloidal solution. Suppose you dissolve a small amount of starch in water, you will get a colloidal solution. In that colloidal solution साथ से आप टॉर्च से इसमें लाइट पास करेंगे, तो आप क्या देखेंगे कि इसका जो पाथ है यहाँ पे विजिबल हो जाता है. यही वाला पाथ ट्रू सॉल्यूशन में नहीं विजिबल होगा, लेकिन कोलॉइडल में शो होगा. तो व्हेन अ बीम ऑफ लाइट इज अलाउड टू पास थ्रू अ कोलॉइडल सॉल्यूशन, its path becomes visible. This is because, why that path is visible? This is because colloidal particles scatter light in all direction. When this light falls on one particle, वो particle थोड़ा सा बड़ा है तो वो light को reflect करता है, scatter करता है in all the directions. That is why that particle shines brightly. तो इसके रास्ते में जितने particles पड़ते हैं, all particles shine brightly, तो हमें ये पूरा path visible हो जाता है. This is called Tyndall's effect. So this is because colloidal particles scatter light in all the directions and shines, making beam of light visible. This scattering of beam of light is called Tyndall's effect. So students, whenever you there is a question in paper that what is a Tyndall's effect, you are supposed to draw this diagram also. कोई पूछेगा नहीं आपसे, पर आपको explain diagram की help से ही करना है. So I think if you will listen to the videos posted on Monday, Wednesday and this Monday, today, then all the points, all the differences between true solution, suspension and colloids would be clear to you. One thing I would like to tell, this topic is very, very important because this same topic is in your practicals also and this topic is in your theory also. So from examination point of view, this topic is very, very important. That is the properties of true solution, suspension and colloids. They can be asked in the way of differences, like distinguish between the properties of true solution, suspension and colloid. Then what is Tyndall's effect? This is very important. Why is suspensions and true solutions they do not show Tyndall's effect? ये सब पॉइंट्स आपको तैयार करने हैं. तो ये आज की वीडियो आप बहुत ध्यान से देखिए, 2 बार सुनिए. मंडे और वेडनेसडे, जो लास्ट मंडे और वेडनेसडे वीडियो पोस्ट हुई है उसको भी ध्यान से सुनिए. इन सारे मटेरियल्स को यू हैव टू नोट इट डाउन इन योर रजिस्टर. दीज आर योर नोट्स. So note them down properly, solve their assignment, the whole topic would be clear to you. Now, good luck and do your work regularly. Bye.